If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Yeah. Like I said, she's a little trusting of people. Oh, hi there.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
There's no need.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri, and I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
See you later.
Thanks for everything. See you, Triss.
Mm-hmm. See you.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits. Head up the hill past the fish market. Stop by.
Be seeing you.
Oh, and while we were inside, like night has fallen upon the city. I love as well this fact. The city pretty much shuts down at night. The merchants have gone. The shops are closed. Most decent folk are asleep. Just the Knight's Guard and, of course, the Eternal Fire are up and about. And the beggars and thieves. Always interesting. I believe... So, find the Dreamer in the old house, but I believe that is also tied to that one. No. It's the haunted house one, I believe. Safuri, Novgorod. Oh, we're definitely doing that. Oh, level 23. Another fist fighting competition. I always have to do the fight clubs. They're quite entertaining in this one. Let's see here. Oh, I thought there was. Like a haunted house or something. Talk to a Novgorod merchant by the name of hung a notice on Novgorod asking for help in tracking down a thieving imp. No, that's not the one I need. Expert drunk. Door slamming shut. Hide their fair share of mysteries. Out about a haunted manor owned by Kurt interested. He agreed at once to look into the matter. I think that's outside of the city. Curious tracks. Well, it's not. It's within the city. I think I'll actually talk to him first. I think that... I know I have to go... Said go follow this path away from the fish market. I think it was this house that she should be in. If I remember right, there's
Just
a
passing
contract.
by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Cornet.
I'm looking for Kareen Tilly.
Corrine.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Kareen is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
The house's history. Why do you care about it?
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic, and last week... well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
You'll let me in?
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Oh.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
That is true. I mean, everyone uses the Nilfgaardian crown, so... The odd haunted house. So...
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Okay. Sounds like she's I think she's upstairs. Let's go find out.
Please. That's blood. Don't spill it.
Oh. There's a... Ooh. Hello.
Stop.
That's a godling. That's the same species as Johnny.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
It's always interesting that even though like mages are outlawed and viewed as heretics, that
Stop.
even one of the most prominent families in the entirety of Novgorod is using a mage that goes up the attic. Is using a mage for their services. A dreamer is a person of a mage, is a mage of sorts. It's a rare, unique ability.
Put it down, please. That's blood.
But
Don't spill it. Please.
so he's using a mage to help him with his properties, even though it's incredibly dangerous and risky to do so. It's always one of those interesting things that people continue doing. The most useful thing and easiest thing they can to solve their problems. And mages...
The next room's blocked.
Yeah, that's not usually a problem, though. Solve their problems. So, they'll obviously use magic when it's convenient for them, which is what that one mage we ran into in the Putrid Grove was explaining. Like, magic isn't just something for convenience. It's not something to be afraid of. Crying of a crib. Oh. Okay. So you need to not use it when it's convenient, but to respect it all the time.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
So, I'm pretty sure I need to put the doll
Stop! Go away!
in the crib.
Leave it!
Just don't remember where exactly that... Oh. No. Where was that crib? On the second floor, yeah? Oh, I jumped over it. Ha! That's why I didn't see it. I thought it was a bed I jumped over. So trying to deal with a ghost. Hello.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Okay. The only place that I haven't gone was that hatch. Down we go. Down we go. Oh, there's a busted wall that I can break through, and an oven. It's almost always an oven in a house. Not always, but...
Boo!
No, it was a godling.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
I know what you are.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
I'm not gonna throw her out. She's just a godling. It's really weird that she's here in the middle of a city. They usually like Johnny, in the middle of nowhere in the swamp. But she's here.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Godlings are just adorable little pranksters. So what's behind door number 2? There's elven ruins under here as well? Why are there elven ruins under here? Okay then. So it was just like an elven, small elven ruin treasure trove, but the rest of it's collapsed. Hmm. Interesting. Oh well, let's go wake the dreamer. Okay. So do we have to tell the banker first, or... Nope, she's awake.
Who are you?
I guess then I
There's
could
Venerable
lie, but
sent me to
that's
see
not nice.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Alright then. I guess... time to go. Have to go tell the banker that the place is haunted forever. Can't do anything about it.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
So I could be a dick. No. I gave the godling my word, and I like godlings more than I like this banker, so...
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Ah, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Yeah, not a problem. You can afford it. So...
Truth is, we're already dependent.
So... Oh. So where is the Golden Sturgeon? That was in the docks. No. It was over... past the Hierarch Square. There are quests I've missed. Oh well. Hierarch Square. Like, yeah. Horson's Henchmen. Like, that's a gang that exists in Novgorod. It's one of, I think... Is it 3 gangs? I know the King of Beggars is another gang. And then... don't remember if... Oh, the Preacher.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? Shut up or shut you up. How many people's lives have you saved?
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs. Come on, people.
Yeah. Shut him up. Ha! Ah, I don't remember doing that. Dispersing a mob listening to a preacher. It's quite entertaining. There a show going on? Nope. Oh well. Ah. Beautiful architecture in this place too. And it's constantly different in different areas. What is this building? Not really a building, it's a passageway. Oh, it's a storehouse. Must be armor exists here. I wonder if there's an armorer that I can talk to during the day. I really wish they'd take these down. Ugh. Garish. Ghastly things. It's a bank.
They ought to never let your kind in, no, Grand Proper.
Yeah, that's nice. I think there's also a... Ah, yes. Cleaver. So the Cleavers are also the third gang. They're a gang, I think, exclusively made up of dwarves. Kind of like the... I mean, they're a band of roughs.
Arse piss.
Much more violent than like, the King of Beggars is. And if I remember correctly, Horson is just insane. There's a notice board around. Oh, it's just on the other side of this building. This is the Golden Sturgeon. Ah, here it is. Bulk prose delivery, portrait artist wanted. We'll buy books, stay out of the sewers. Contract issued by the Temple Guard of the city of Novgorod. In recent days, several officers of the Temple Guard have been ravaged to death in the most brutal manner. An investigation has launched. Look into the matters. The perpetrator shall soon feel the iron grip of justice. Closing, blah blah blah. Like we hear in Isles that any man aiding or abetting these bandits. Yeah. Go ahead. So the Temple Guard are getting attacked. But that is actually you have a name.
You're right. Now, with the war on. Well, it rains. A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Not exactly what's it about.
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. For if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. And a witcher's shoulder's as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
I'll help you.
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
Oh, it's a quest to go to Skellige. Or that is in Skellige. Interesting. The Golden Sturgeon. It's like a fine establishment. It's got... It has its fight club. Ah, later. Later, definitely later. Should be... Actually, you had a name as well.
May I?
Depends what with.
Looking for someone who'll sail to Skellige and take me with them.
My Atropos and me. We're due to sail for Skellig. Carrying grain. But that's our shush. Got any coin?
1,000 crowns? Let me check back on that.
More coin.
You sure do. For I won't even whip me horse in a bath without payment in advance.
That is 1,000 crowns. Ooh. So, she has a room. This is... Wow. It's got another place to be. It's got another dining room area. So, she said she had a room up here. Let's see where it is. There are 2. I found her. It was under door number 1. Then door number 2. An empty room. Unused room at the moment. So, let's just loot everything that's in this room. Oh, apparently there's stuff up here. Okay then. And a little bit more in the corner. A lot more over here. Good. Food, 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 food. Collecting quite a lot of food in the town. Alright. I want to talk to you about Siri.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Alright. Let's do it.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Siri. The woman's name is Siri.
I remember when we first met. I trained her at Kaer saved her life once. She was there when I died. Ah, yes, that's right. For those who do not remember, Geralt. I haven't gotten that far in the books yet. Still almost there, but not quite. I believe he dies at the end. But start down the list.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
So, yeah, that's essentially straight
Yes.
out of the book. It's one of the
No need
mentions
to rush. We have time.
of how they met. Very quick version of it, but that is how destiny pulled Ciri to Geralt, and Geralt to her. I guess it would be more accurate to say that destiny pulled Geralt to her. But trained her at Kaer
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. I had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing, caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
That's actually a reference to
Yes, I think so.
Ciri was taken to Kaer for training, and Triss came to help aid the Witchers, who are, to be blunt, blockheads when it comes to parenting. They were never parented themselves, so they have no idea how to do it. They just know how to train boys, which is exactly what they did, and they definitely didn't know how to deal with a woman, let alone a girl maturing into a woman. Triss showed up and found out that Ciri had her first period a couple months ago,